Some things in life are a bit scary. Life should be all about living. When opportunity knocks, or in this case, drops through a letterbox, you've got two choices. Play it safe, or say, screw it. And off he goes into the great unknown. Sometimes scary can be fun, right? But every now and then, an opportunity arises that, let's just say, isn't for everyone.
Ooh, hello. First time?
Yeah.
Don't stare around all day. Come on.
Welcome to the club. It's not what you think, it's better. Pineapple, the freshest way to trade.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Obviously, we've got two great communities here, Pineapple and TJ Metrics. Afternoon, Lewis. How are you today?
I'm good, Tom. How are you?
Brilliant. I'm really good today. It's really good to catch up with you. Obviously, we've had quite a few conversations, but now it's really good to sort of introduce everything that we've been talking about to both our communities and the wider audience as well. So thank you very much for your time today. Obviously, we're going to follow a bit of a format here. We've got some different crossover, and people may not have heard about either of these projects, of course. So I think what we'll do is we'll just talk about the various projects that we've got, both me, obviously Pineapple, and of course TJ Metrics, and then we'd love an example of what you're going to offer Pineapple that's going to greatly improve obviously what we are offering as well, and then perhaps we'll take some questions at the end as well, depending if we've got enough time. But I think I'll first start off talk a little bit about Pineapple, of course, because we've obviously had a real exciting growth period in the last month or so. We've launched a number of different products. Obviously, we have our Pineapple Academy, which is a training school effectively for people to learn how to trade. We released our juiced kind of our DEX Lite. Our juiced version is yet to come, and that's had a great success. We've had a lot of good feedback about people using that, and there's a significant amount of trades that we've seen coming through there that, of course, we will elaborate on at a slightly different a later date. We've also had Pineapple Express, which we spoke about last week, which was a great launch for us, a very exciting time, and we've had a lot of different applications come through. So we're really pleased to sort of announce at the same time that we've got our first customer that we're ready to launch through Pineapple Express. It's quite a tough system that we have in order to make sure that the partners that we work with are the right ones for the community, and it's not as though we want to roll out several every day. It will be around the 2 to 3 bracket per month, because it's quality over quantity. And of course, it's very important for everyone that has the Pineapple coin, because without holding PAPPLE, you're not able to enter into any of the sort of revenue generating systems that we have, as well as the Pineapple Express, apart from we do have some raffles where a limited amount of people can join as well. So it's a very interesting time for us, and we've got a lot coming through. We're obviously really delighted to be working with TJ Metrics. Of course, your data, which you'll go into, is incredibly valuable, and it's really about communities and how we run them, and how we engage, and how we bring added value, of course, to what we offer as well as for you. JuiceBot is a great tool. It has a lot of different functionalities that we know will generate revenue for our customers. It will host raiding. It brings lots of different added values, and it's kind of an all-in-one bot, but it's not an all-in-one bot unless it pretty much does everything. And this is exactly why we're working with you, because we're going to be developing some really cool innovations with you that I've seen in great detail, and I know you're going to have the opportunity to run through that in a moment. But TJ Metrics is someone we're delighted to have partnered with. We are now working between the two teams, setting up the cooperation that we'll have. And what will happen here is that we will be using TJ Metrics data that will be put through all our communities. Now, obviously, TJ Metrics has quite a few communities already, and I know you're growing really fast. a certain amount. I know when we were speaking, sometimes in some cases 1 or 2 a day, which is a great growth rate, and obviously really good for both of us as well, because not only will we be seeing TJ Metrics data within our juice spot, it will be in your communities and it will be in our communities as well. So obviously this data is going to be credited to you. So that's a great value to offering for yourself as well. Now, I think TJ Metrics is quite an interesting project, and I know you've got quite a lot of experience in this sector. And I think it would be useful, after all, now to explain to our community a bit more about TJ Metrics as a whole, where it came from, and obviously when we've done that, and you've had enough time to explain and talk about the different aspects of TJ Metrics, perhaps you could show us a demonstration of actually sort of the back end data that we're going to use within JuiceSpot. I know you offer quite a bit more than that, and we're probably not going to go into all of it unless we have time, but it would be really useful for us to see that great data, because I know you display it really, in a really good way that it's quite easy for people to comprehend and to understand. And then of course you can see the great value that will add, not just to our communities, obviously it already adds value to your communities as well. So at that point, Lewis, I'm going to let you talk a bit about TJ Metrics, and I'll come back to everything else a little bit afterwards. And if we do have time, we can pop some questions in the comments section, and we'll do our best to answer those at the end. But perhaps you could give us an overview now, and we'll take it from there.
Of course, thanks first for the invitation. And maybe I'm not going to speak as fast as you and as good as you. So I will do my best. And again, it's very nice to talk to you. Like me and Tom, we've been speaking for a long time. At TJ Metrics, we really choose with like attention into details when we are partnering with someone, and Pineapple is definitely one of the best partners that we have. So big cheers to that. So to explain TJ Metrics, I'd like to explain a bit more why I started. So I'm the founder of it. So basically, it was last year when I was investing in micro and mid market caps. I noticed that the Telegram was the heart of all the communication behind any crypto project. So what I ended up doing at that time was literally going group by group to check the activity of that community to see if they were active, if they were strong, which means that most likely they could continue that project. But it was very, very time consuming, like going one by one. And I noticed that it was a gap that we didn't have this data visible for investors like myself when you are looking for a project. So we built TJ Metrics first as a Telegram bot, which is added to the communities. And we are measuring the engagement and the sentiment of that community. And we're displaying that to investors who are interested in investing in those tokens. And as I like to say is that the communities are the heart of TJ Metrics. So that's why we've been adding more and more features, including, for example, Pineapple, to make it very, very good for any community to use TJ Metrics. So we give value to the group, to the project that is using TJ Metrics. And in a win-win situation, we display those metrics to the investors who are interested in the projects. And we give a lot of visibility for those projects. So as this is how we started, after 2 or 3 months after the launch, we noticed as well that the X was very important data to start collecting. And then we start to collect also X data for those projects. And now we are processing like a lot of data for a lot of projects in the crypto space. And we built a ranking system that is we calculate how strong is the community and the supports behind the project. And what we're doing, no one else is doing at the moment. So if you go, for example, to our website, this is like in closed alpha, which I hope I can show it right after, is that you'll be seeing a ranking of projects. And it's based on the algorithm that we built that is mixing sentiment, engagement from X, from Telegram, a lot of metrics also on chain that we have access to, and we built a very strong ranking system. So the goal is to give visibility to the projects that sometimes they don't have the best KOLs speaking about them, but they can gain visibility if they are listed on TJ Metrics, and most important is they have a strong community behind. And we have many cases where, for example, a very low market cap was listed on Metrics. They were on the top 1, top 3 on the ranking, and 1 week later or a few days later, they did like 10 times, 30 times. So the concept that like we took literally 6 months building this algorithm is being proved by data. So we are now like much more than just analyzing X and Telegram data, but we built this intelligence that you can really check promising projects. That's the goal of Metrics for the investors and for the communities, providing as much as features as possible. So we also want to help them to improve their engagement. So not only listing them, but also how can we make them like happy to use Metrics and how they can engage better with their community. So that's why we have a couple of features on the bot where you can control like leaderboard of engagement, sentiment in real time. You have a TLDR, you have notifications for new followers. And then we are also adding more integrations, which kind of going into the direction of being the best partner of every community, providing all of this data, but also helping them to improve their metrics.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? It's all about engagement and adding value to the different communities that you go in. Of course, we're going to be putting JuiceBot into your different communities, and your data is going to be in JuiceBot over in ours. So, I mean, it's an overlap that's a win-win situation for both of us in terms of growing our different setups effectively. That's great. So, do you have a moment to run through the different to run through the system now, or let's try and bring that up and see if we can have a quick look.
Yeah. Let me share my screen, and then I can show you guys. It's like brand new. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's no problem. That's clear.
Okay, cool. So as I mentioned, like Metrics is like it's on Telegram. So in the bot, you have a couple of features included in the bot, including like that we are going to launch with Pineapple and other features. And this is the view of Metrics on the investor point of view, but also on the community. So basically, here we are showing many metrics. So we have the Telegram message volume. So we identify like how, like in general, when things are going well, the number of messages are increasing. We are also adding a fear and greed index here. Here you have a couple of projects that are gaining more attention that we classify these as undervalued. And here you have a couple of the KPIs and feature projects in the dashboard. So it's really like I go here from time to time. You can see like the projects that are trending, and of course you can decide to maybe take a look at it in more details. And here's the ranking system, as you can see. So here you can have like on-chain metrics, you have Telegram metrics and X metrics. And again, this is something that it's very hard to see, and we are really the first project doing this. So for example, let's click on metrics here. So this is our page on metrics. So this is our project because we are listed on metrics. We are using, of course, the bot. Here you have the score. We are adding as well a breakdown now that you understand even in more details about this project. Here you have, kind of we measure the sentiment, the price, and also with our score, and then you can see like how it goes down or up when someone mentioned this project on X. And also in the future, we'll be adding the follows. That means like if a big account, let's say, follow a project, how this behaves in terms of price, sentiment, and the metric score. Here we have also the on-chain metrics. Here is the sentiment analysis, again, for both X and Telegram. And here, which is very usable by the community, you have all the metrics for Telegram and X in one single page. So here we have the followers, smart followers. Here we have like the leaderboard. So a lot of communities are using these to reward their users, like their members. Let's say that like you are airdropping tokens to the top 10 or top 5 most active members. So the communities are using this feature to do this. And then you have here a couple of KPIs, of metrics that help you to understand how engaged is the community behind that project. This is super also interesting for the community. And then you can see what's the best moment to send a message on Telegram. And here we have a couple of metrics, which is a mix of Telegram and X. And again, this is just the view of the web view, the web platform, and then we have also all the features that the bot provides. And the bot is literally like in connection with the dashboard. So they are integrating and creating a layer of social analytics, so we can display all of that on our website. Not going into much details, but that's how it looks like. This is still in closed alpha because we're launching this pretty soon. And now if you go to Metrics, it's like it's not this version, but we launched it to our token holders and for specific people, and we'll be opening this pretty soon, which is a completely new platform comparing to what we had like 1 or 2 months ago.
Yeah, it does look like a really nice, clean interface, and I can see that that's going to add a lot of value for both your customers and us as well. I did actually notice one of the questions coming through, and what does this what's the value for Pineapple here? Well, the value for Pineapple is that we are improving our offering as well, and of course we do have a lot of revenue that comes through as well, because there'll be a buy link within every single juice spot that's in all of your communities, generating a revenue for kickbacks for yourself and also for us. So that's driving awareness and it's driving the brand. And another question has popped up a second ago. That's all about generating revenue for our stakers. Our stakers are the ones that will benefit from what's happening within the Pineapple ecosystem, whether that be through the juice spot, whether it be through the Pineapple launchpad or the DEX itself. So that is the answer to that question that someone popped in. But it's great to see TJ Metrics doing that. I mean, it's a rapidly expanding for you, isn't it? And already that's going to put for us it'd be 150.
Yeah, sorry, Tom, to interrupt, but yeah, that's what I was adding. So like we are like listing 1 to 2 projects every day. So we have more projects using the bot, but being listed 1 to 2 projects. And currently we're impacting more than 150,000 members on Telegram. That means like the capabilities of the features from Pineapple will be accessible by all of these members, because it will be accessible by any member on the Telegram group. And we have almost 200 groups with Digimetrics, and we're processing a lot of data. So like in a monthly basis, more than 100,000 data points from X, and Telegram, like 1 million message on Telegram. We are processing and identifying sentiment. So it gives us a lot of data intelligence that we are literally sometimes discovering new things to deliver to our customers, to our token holders, because we see how valuable the data that we have. Also, we launched our business API, so we have all other partners who are integrating to our APIs and providing services to their customers. So literally, we're building an ecosystem all around the Digimetrics, and Pineapple is it's a part of it, and we're part of also of a Pineapple ecosystem. And I think honestly, like the way that we're integrating Pineapple, it's a very good one, and it will be again accessible by all of these 165,000 users.
Yeah, it's been a very good conversation that we've had over the last couple of months, hasn't it, Lewis? And it's been very clear that we're both trying to head in the same direction. Obviously, your data is incredibly valuable to us. It improves our offering, but it also it expands your reach as well. And it's all about building JuiceSpot, which JuiceSpot is now being rolled out. We've been doing quite a lot of work improving it, and of course, your components are now being added at the same time. And when that rolls out into thousands of different groups, generating revenue for us and more awareness for TJ Metrics, that's where the real value comes in, and the real revenue, of course, for the stakers that we have as well. So as well as all the communities that you will have as well, and that you're growing so rapidly. So I mean, 2 a day is a good amount, and I'm sure that's probably only going to increase when hopefully from this AMA as well. So I think as our time goes on, we'll probably be expanding this relationship, I'm sure, probably as different things that you develop, but it really is an exciting time for us as well. I don't know if I'm just going to check to see if there's any questions, but I don't know if there's anything more you want to talk about TJ Metrics. I think we'll probably do another update to our AMA when we've rolled it all out and we can start showing everyone how it works. That would be the best.
Of course. Yeah, sorry, adding maybe a few things that we are currently working on for the future. So the focus, like the previous months, was really to build what we call Digimetrics 2.0. That's what I showed you guys. And now we have a couple of actions in parallel. We're in contact with a lot of projects that are very interested in this API. So we are developing an SDK that will be used by DEXs and also license platforms that want to take this data from Digimetrics. And which is again, it's kind of it's present on our roadmap, so it's not a secret. But like we've been not talking about this, but we'll be launching what we'll call the TGM rewards. Which there's a name that I'm not going to spoiler, but it's basically a reward system to reward the supporters. So basically, people who are speaking about the project, KOLs. So you will be rewarded by Digimetrics if you are supporting the projects that are listed on Digimetrics. So this is the first part of the reward system that we will be launching soon. And the second part of the rewards, it is as Digimetrics, we are embedded on the Telegram groups. And as you know, guys, like the rates are super important for the community. So we'll be also introducing a reward system for the raiders. So basically, like even because now like there are a couple of reward systems, but they reward only, let's say, KOLs, which has a big audience behind. But what about the people who are like raiding, talking about the project, they're being active, which is a community. So this is also a heart of all the crypto projects. So this reward system will be split in two. The first one is for the KOLs or for the people, big accounts speaking about the projects, and they will be rewarded. But also for the members, for the small accounts, but they are constantly raiding, talking about the project and pushing forward this project. They will be also including on the reward system. So this is on the short future. We'll be launching a big campaign to announce it, which will be very, very helpful. And again, the heart of Digimetrics are the community, so we'll be rewarding the people who make this strong, the community.
Yeah, I think it's very important to remember that the community is the foundations of what we're building, both for us and for you. And we have a great community, and I've been in your community, and I've seen as well the great comments that come through. So that's always a very positive sign about how successful that project is going to be. So I just I don't think there's any specific questions have come up. I think everyone's curious to see how this relationship will develop. I mean, it's very important to both us and to you that we build on this. I know we have a great working relationship anyway, but it's just the beginning of things to come, because it's all about building successful relationships. This is one of many that obviously you are forming as well as we are forming, and it's important that you build these great relationships with different partners at different levels in order to grow the project and to get it more recognized and to add value, which is the most important thing to us. We do have a lot of different things, and the value to us is people staking our coins so that they obviously receive the benefit that we are building with relationships like we are with you. So I would like to thank both communities for joining us, and I hope there'll be some crossover between the two, because that's of course useful to both of us. But I think for the moment, I think we'll probably leave it there, because it's just been great to speak to you, to find out where this relationship is going to go. And as it develops and as we roll this into JuiceBot, I think perhaps we could do another AMA and then we could show this in more detail. But it's clear that you have a great offering. It brings great value to us, and it provides something unique for the communities that it goes into, because it's basically tracking and being aware data analytics that you just don't have otherwise. And a crossover between, particularly in our section, which is the Telegram and the X, is just something that adds so much value. So Lewis, thank you for your time as always. I no doubt we'll be on the phone talking soon on another video call, but thank you very much for your time today. I don't know if you wish to add anything at that, but otherwise we should leave it there.
That's all, Tom. And again, thanks for the invitation. I think like we are both teams working very hard to give attention to the communities and making their life easier. So again, with the JuiceBot integration, Digimetrics will also offer all of these metrics and the visibility as well on our dashboard. So it's literally like the vision of Pineapple, like turning this in one all-in-one bot. It's good that we are in this package, and I'm pretty sure that it's super beneficial for everyone. For Digimetrics, also a lot of visibility, and also for just bot and the users. Like all that we are offering to the Digimetrics customers will be also offering to Pineapple users. So it's super good. I'm super excited, and again, we've been speaking a lot, and we'll continue to have the conversations. And as soon as we have this live, I'm happy to jump on to another AMIN, and we can show this live. And thanks again. I hope everyone have a great day, and thanks also for the comments, for the likes, for the everything that I saw on X, which is a very strong community. Pineapple also you have, guys, so super good to see it.
Lewis, thank you very much for that. Nice to end on that note. Yeah, we have a lot of synergy in terms of the community, and also a good working relationship and a great tool that we can add to what we have, and the same vice versa. So thank you very much for your time. We'll speak again soon, and thank you to everyone in the community.
Thank you. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Right, fortune favours a bold, or so they say. And our man here, well, he leaped to the chance. Judging by the company he's keeping, I'd say that lead paid off nicely. Launch was a roaring success. PAPPLE shot up to 7 million market cap in record time. But don't go thinking that's the finale. Oh no, that was just the warm-up act. Limit orders, slice token insights, advanced charting, lower fees, staking, you name it. The devs have been very busy. And if you think that's all, guess again. We're just getting started, mate. Well, seems everyone wants a piece of the action. New faces, old faces, big names, of course they do. The real fun hasn't even begun yet. Dramatic change of scenery, innit? Our man's come a long, long way from that little invitation. But believe me, this is nowhere near the end of the story. Remember all the rumours about pineapples? Turns out the real story is far more interesting and profitable. We'll have to stay tuned for that. Pineapple. It's not what you think. It's so much better. Right. Fortune favours a bold, or so they say. And our man here, well, he leaped to the chance.